Norrath, welcome back to another episode of Saturday Night Grind with the Adventure Squad, level 75 edition. First, when you use the Brick of Knowledge, this is where you land, right here, next to this cat, and that's right outside the door of the guild lobby. So we have Souxxsie here, level 75. Took a look at some of her spells, or her songs. I'm not 100% sure what I need to upgrade, so I'm not going to do that right now. Did buy one spell, but I don't know. I don't think it. They use a weird term like your allies or group, and I'm not sure if they mean the same thing. So I'm gonna have to look online and check it out instead of wasting money on spells or songs. I guess they're kind of spells. I don't know. But as our first act of level 75, I think we're gonna take Souxxsie here, and we are going to start on her epic. Now we have a nice list of everything that we can pre-farm before we really get into the meat of the quest and having to talk to people. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. We have 11 items we need to collect before we really have to talk to anyone. And then we'll get going from that point. I believe all of this stuff Souxxsie can do. Well, I don't think all of it. I don't think she's going to need the whole squad to do everything, but I think we're going to need the squad for a couple, at least one. So, alright, so we're going to head into Ferronave, and we'll catch up with you at our first location. Alright, we made it to Carno's Castle. We are going to be heading back to the Warlord room. And, I don't know, let's just kill everything on the way there. Give us something to do. Now this can either take 5 minutes, or it can take forever. Wow, I really thought that Souxxsie would tear through these guys like nobody's business. We got going on here? Level 44, really? Well, maybe she gets her singing going, get some twisting. Maybe that'll help her. She has track. Let's see what's going on with track. That was a little faster. Benreal Sathir's remains. Ranger Druid stuff. Alright, we'll just let it go. You know what? We're going to shut this off. Let's see about... Let's go in Invis. And we will fight if they see us. Which I think the skeleton is definitely going to see us. Yep. Alright. So Souxxsie isn't quite as tough as I thought she was. I thought she would kind of tear through these guys. That's one. .42 makes it a little easier to get through. And I think she has her songs, so I think those are going to be a little bit better. She has her damage shield, 104 points. Yeah, that's what I was thinking it was going to be like. Let's kill the Drovog Lieutenant. He always drops something that's worth like 300 plat. Gloves or I don't know, something else. He has like 2 things he drops. A cape maybe? I don't know. So we'll see. You know, being down in the Warlord room might not be as easy as I think it's going to be. This guy's at 25%. Yep, he's about ready to split. Sometimes they'll stay, but I think it's because he doesn't have another drove log with him. Alright, let's see what we got. Axe of Destruction. Alright, cool. We'll take it. Everybody needs a few 100 plat. Century of Sathir. I believe this is the mob that can drop the Swarm Caller, two-handed ranger weapon. Yeah, that'd be fantastic. Get a hold of that thing. And no. We got the lookout. I was hoping we could sneak past the lookout. Caller of Sathir. Isn't that who we just... Sentry, yeah, that's the one we want. The Sentry of Sathir. The Caller of the Seer is just regular. Oh, Guardian, we're going to fight that guy. You don't have to go looking for trouble in Counter's Castle. It finds you. No. Let's just run down the hall and see how many attack us. Alright, just the one. Not too bad. Alright, before we go in there, we need to just do one thing here. $13.20. So we want to create a timer for the Warlord. We're looking for the Drovelog Warlord. Let's say timer 13:20 with a 0. So it's about 22 minutes. So as soon as we, what is that? Fine steel. As soon as we, well, I think as soon as we kill the first one, we should hit our timer button. And then we'll know when everything's going to respawn. So here we go. We can walk in. I did look on track, but I didn't really pay attention. I was looking for something else. Looking for Venreal and all that stuff. But we could have the Warlord in here. We could have the Pawbuster. Or we could have just 4 bodyguards. So here we go. Bodyguard, 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 bodyguard. Bummer. The Warlord isn't very rare. So it will take us 22 minutes from this point to see if we can kill him again. If he respawns, so we could be here all night. The Pawbuster, now that one is rare. That's for the monk. There we go. Let's hit our button. What do we got here? Laud plate gauntlets. Alright, we don't care about those. Oh, thought we hit attack. Never mind. We're still twisting, so we're not getting stunned, which is cool. We can take a hit. They're hitting for 59, 89. We're doing quite a bit of missing, though, unfortunately. Sapphire, we want that for sure. And the Warlord can spawn in any spot. It's not stuck to one. The Pawbuster will only spawn right here. So if you have to come down for the Monk Epic, get one of the metal pipes, that's where you're going to get it. There we go. Let's leave that. All right, I'm just going to sit right here. All right, in 20 minutes, we will be back to see what we see. Let's just do this. Let's put our tracking up and we'll set it to normal. And that way, get a first-hand look. Okay. All right, so 20 minutes. We'll see you again. We'll be right back. All right, time's up. I did have tracking on only to make sure that my timer was correct, and I did see that the room had started to respawn, so I turned off tracking because I want to be surprised as well. Here we go. All right, bodyguard, bodyguard. Turn on our twisting and attack. So we still have one more shot to get the warlord over here in the corner. We'll see if we can pop. And that is another bodyguard. All right. Looks like it's going to be another 22 minutes. So as soon as this guy goes down, we'll hit our... There we go. What we got here? It's leather gloves. Yeah, that flayed skin business. We don't want that. We got mites and some ore. Rubicite ore. You don't need that for anything. I don't think you can make rubicite armor anymore anyway, so. If we kill them in a different order, then they'll spawn funny. What do we got here? Getting flawed defiant gear, huh? Oop. There we go. Let's stand over here. We're going to get a really cool pile of drove logs. I think they're only going to last like 26 minutes. So there should only be 8 at a time. And then by the time we come back in, they'll have started to despawn. I don't want to loot everything. Oh. Let's turn this off and sit down. Okay, we will see you in 20 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay, here we go, next round. The warlord? Oh, that's a bodyguard. Oh well. Dang, another set of 4 bodyguards, unfortunately. We'll just put this guy down as quick as we can, then we can get to waiting 22 more minutes. At least these guys aren't, you know, like creatures that you have to have a legit raid force for, and it takes 3 days to get to, and if anybody dies, it's a whole nightmare. So this is just easy breezy stuff. We gotta put a little time in. I don't think I said it before. We are looking for a petrified werewolf skull. So we'll probably get the warlord on this this next one. He's not that rare. So that's that'll be 3 clears. So I always like this little brain here. The eyeballs. Turn that off. Have a seat. All right. All right. Let's cross our fingers. Bodyguard. Warlord. Awesome. Here we go. Oh, it's a fabled. Oh, not cool. Didn't realize we were doing fabled stuff right now. Well, that is very disappointing because we are not going to survive this. I thought fabled came out during Hardcore Heritage. And this guy's summoned, so you can't run away. So we're just gonna fight this guy until we don't win. I can't believe we're not doing. Oh, let's get our twisty going. That'll help. It's not gonna help a lot, but it'll help. So we're just gonna Stein out of here in a second. And we'll have to bring somebody back with us. That'll be cool. We'll be alright. Yeah, we're kind of holding steady at 19-20%. I don't know if I should just focus on killing this other drove log. Just kind of take it. Ah, 10%. Ah, kill this thing, will you? Oh, yeah, we went down for a second there. We were knocked unconscious. Ah, plane of knowledge. All right, we went to the plane of knowledge and we picked ourselves up Gwendolyn. And Gwendolyn picked herself up a few new spells. So we're rocking 14,000 hit points. That should be plenty. I might as well kill these. We're not invis, so they're going to see us. And Gwendolyn has this cool spell, this hammer thing. And it just goes literally ham on a creature. 97, 90, 108. So it just attacks until either the hammer gets aggro and dies, or the creature dies. So that's cool. You know, a lot of extra damage is a little mini pet. Let's see how far we can get. We should probably win invis. There we go. Is Paradox? Ooh, let's just loot this stuff. Let's just leave it. We'll get there. I mean, it's not that far away. Gwendolyn isn't going to have anything to do until we get to the Fabled. And then she's going to get busy. It's not like it's going to be really that difficult. But Gwendolyn definitely could use a heal. Or Souxxsie could use a heal. And we would have been just fine. Gotta make sure we keep... Oh, wow. But we're back to... Oops, let's not turn that off. We're back to the Tides of Time, apparently, because behind us is the collectible. How we doing here? Gwendolyn is at 100%. Yeah, these guys aren't really doing any damage. Ah, cool. He dropped the gloves this time. Oh, yeah, we're gonna be a little bit here. There you go. Gwendolyn's still at 99, so that's cool. Let's just pick that up just because it's right there. Getting up the stairs with Gwendolyn on follow is probably going to be a little dangerous. Sometimes there was a collectible piece right there in the corner. Let's see, can we make it up without Gwendolyn falling off? It's negatory. She didn't fall off, but she did get stuck. So this should be pretty easy from here on out. Oop. I spoke too soon. Metro Vlog Sentry, we'll put that down. Hey, look at that thing, it's just going down like crazy. We get the lookout. Caller of Sathir. We want the Sentry of Sathir, that has the weapon. You do forget how busy this zone really is. You haven't been here for a while. Where's that guy going? Well, we'll end up fighting him down the end of that corridor for sure. There we go. Well, the good thing about the Warlord and the good thing about the Fabled is they always drop what they're supposed to drop. Sometimes they drop a special item. Like if you go to Iceclad Ocean and you kill Stormfeather. Normally you kill Stormfeather and you get a piece of the map. And then you can turn that in, you can get the Eye Patch of Plunder, which gives you clicky haste. I'm gonna leave Gwendolyn, we'll run her first through here. But if you kill the Fabled Stormfeather, nope, there we go. Then you get the Fabled version of the Eye Patch. So that's pretty cool. You don't have to fuss around with doing the quest. You got to get, normally you have to get 4 pieces of the map, and you got to, it's a whole thing to turn in. It's kind of a pain. You got like a big, I don't even know what it is. It's like a, I don't know. It's big. One of those Tundra Kodiak type things. It's a named, but you have to, you got to charm it with a, calm animal and all that kind of stuff in order to be able to do your turn-ins. Okay, so we're going to head in here and we're going to kill this Warlord. There he is. Alright, let's get after him. Alright, come on down. Gwendolyn, come on in. Damn, Souxxsie is getting her butt kicked. Whoop, not anymore. There we go. Alright, let's we'll select the drove log and we'll get our hammer. Oh man, that was fantastic. There we go. That's exactly what we wanted to do. Let's heal Souxxsie again. That's a pet, so we gotta move our pet window. Souxssie's looking good. Let's see, Gwendolyn. Yeah, she's still at 100. How's everything going here? We should probably kill this. Let's take that down. We'll keep an eye on Souxssie. Where's our hammer? Oh, our hammer's dead already? Got the big heal, which we didn't really need. Yeah, this is way better. We're just going to take care of these guys, and then we'll finish off the Fabled. Oh, shoot. I was thinking that was going to happen, but I was like, it's far enough away. We're not going to get aggro on that stupid thing. Alright. Let's click over here to Souxssie. She can start attacking this thing. She got stunned. And we'll click on Souxssie and we'll give her a quick heal. The medium. Oh boy, that's not good. Okay. Gwendolyn's still looking pretty good though. Come on, will you? Dude, come on. Oh, that's the Fabled Warlord. Awesome. Okay, cool. Alright. I was confused on what was happening here. I thought the Fabled Warlord got the aggro on Gwendolyn for the heal. Wow, we still have the hammer going. It's pretty good. LeBarn's health. You know what? Let's see. Souxssie's looking good, so let's do a heal on LeBarn. And you cannot heal LeBarn. Okay, that's cool. What do we got going on here with Souxssie? She has been stunned, so she's not singing anymore. What is this guy? He is level 70. Yeah, but I don't think the Fabled are the exact level they say they are. I think this guy's a little tougher. Let's move over here a little bit, see if we can get a little bit better view. Another easy heal. Keeping Souxssie at 100. That's good. Make sure she's continuing to sing her songs. So she has a few new songs. I think we're gonna have to fuss around with and figure out which one she should be rocking. I might change out one of the songs for a direct damage song. Add a little DPS, you know. There we go, and it's down. We got some Drovelog boots. What are those all about? Those are for clerics. Yeah, let's give those to Gwendolyn. You know, it's a free right click, and it did not drop that. Wow. I thought the petrified werewolf skull was every time. Oh man, that's disappointing. Huh? Oh well. We didn't get our drop, so that just means that we get to play EverQuest longer. Souxssie is 100. Let's just kind of sneak out of the room here and we'll post up like we have been. Okay. What do we got here? Ah, bummer. Just all bodyguards. Okay. Ooh, you know what? I'm just going to round up all of them. Just, let's kill them over here. That way when we first walk in, we don't have this huge pile at the door. Alright. We'll kill this guy. I don't think we need... we have Gwendolyn as our target, so that's not cool. That's why we're not doing any damage. But I don't think she needs to come in and do anything. We only need her for the Fabled. We won't need her if we get the regular Warlord, which I don't think we're going to get. I believe since it's Fabled, that's all we're going to pick up now are the Fabled. Alright, there we go. We get our Warlord button going. So now we're 22 minutes away from our next set. Get this guy. Probably should have killed him over there in that corner because one spawns over here. I think that we're probably... Oh, what are we doing? We need to attack. I'll clean up everything and kill over there in that corner. That way we don't get a pile on top of a spawn point. Alright, last one. Here we go. Now that's a much better view. Yeah, you can really see the action. Alright, way better. Ooh. Nice, let's just take all this stuff. Ta-da! All done. Alright, we're back out here. Hello, Gwendolyn. Alright, so we'll turn this off and we'll sit down. Alright, one more round. Alright, here we go again. Warlord! Awesome! There he is. Let's get, we got Gwendolyn in here. She wants to, whoops. Post up here in the corner. There we go. Yeah, she wants to do some healing, which is kind of funny because that was our corner we were in when I said I didn't want to have a huge pile of bodies. Let's see if I can just get this one. Yeah, we got that one. Okay. Oh, we're just going to kill the other drove logs so they don't sit there and murder us for the next 20 minutes. Hey, we should probably... Let's go here. Let's heal Souxxsie. Get her healed up. There we go. Now let's... I'm going to throw out this Hand of Tenacity. That's our new big hit point buff. What are we working at right now? We're working at 1,400 or 1,000. Oh, snap. We're going to cancel that. And we're going to heal Souxxsie. She's getting her butt kicked, so we're not going to worry about that for now. We need to get on this thing. On the Fabled. Gwendolyn is getting her butt kicked too, so we're going to do... Oh, come on. Do a group heal. There we go. Souxxsie has gotten aggro. Sort of. She didn't even have a taunt. We're going to go 1,000 blades on this guy. I mean, she doesn't even have a taunt for crying out loud. Get over here, dude. Gwendolyn, run around. I mean, how does a bard do anything? Oh, Gwendolyn. Come on, girl. Get a heal off. There we are. Souxxsie, figure out something that you can do to get aggro. Let's intimidate this guy. It's pretty annoying when you can't grab aggro. There we go. I mean, she didn't even have a taunt button, does she? No, she doesn't have a taunt. She only has kick and intimidate, which I don't think that worked at all. Alright, get the hammer going. Is the hammer even doing anything? Oh, it's attacking Souxxsie. Let's attack this guy with the hammer. And then we'll get back to healing Souxxsie. Souxssie's still twisting. Try to intimidate it again. I don't think that's going to get aggro, but whatever. Do another group heal. Looks like Souxssie has attacked it long enough that she's maintaining aggro now. I bet you she has a song that maintains aggro. And that's why she doesn't just have a button. Ah. Come on, werewolf head. There we go. Petrified werewolf head. We're going to send that to Souxssie. And she is going to loot that sucker up. Alright, that was a little irritating. Petrified werewolf skull. Lore no trade quest. That is what we were after. Cool. We'll leave the rest. And, well, I think we're just gonna... Let's just run out of here. Get our boots on. Let's see. Let's see how crazy this gets. Souxssie, we're gonna follow you. We'll see how much aggro we can pull on the way out of here. We got a lot, that's for sure. Well, and Gwen doesn't look like she's getting beat up. Yeah, I think she is. She's just staying at 100%. We're gonna just run Souxssie out of here. Alright, Gwen, here we go. Of course she got stuck. So many little nooks and crannies to get caught up on. Make autofile a nightmare. Oh well. It can be frustrating, but yeah, it's still kind of the fun of the game, I guess. Alright, well that looks like it's going to conclude our time here in Carnor's Castle. So we will see you in another zone. Alright, we made it to Burning Wood. We need to go up in here pretty much toward the center of the zone. And we're looking for Nezakazika or Verzikon. I'm going to go with those are two giant worms. For some reason she's not following. Probably because we zoned and I never hit follow again. Alright, here we go. We're back at it. We're grouped. We have our song. Don't know who the placeholder is, but I guess it's pretty quick respawn. And don't know how far hard tracking goes. Don't do it too often. It's probably going to be a worm, I would suggest. Would think. But well, let's get to the area and come on, Gwen. Alright, getting close to the area. And Gwendolyn is hung up again. Well, good thing we're only rocking one follower today. So it's like right on the outside of this big pit. Gwendolyn outside of the pit. Here she is. Alright, we'll know how to turn this stuff off. I guess you just click it. I don't know. Alright, let's do near. We'll do what distance? So it's like right around here is where this worm is supposed to spawn. It'd be cool if we could find something to kill. Yeah, we're definitely too far. Gwendolyn is lagging behind. Stuck behind a tree, of course. Will we pick her up? Sometimes you can pick them up. Oh, I don't see anything. That's weird. I was hoping we could kill something here in the area, just to see what happens. Huh. Well, I think we're probably going to have to do a little investigation to figure out what exactly it is we need to do and how to do it, so we don't do this for a couple days straight. I know this isn't our person. She can't talk right now. Get it. You're busy. Well, let's kill this thing. There we go. I don't know, it's like the only creatures in the area are these hornets. Woo, safe fall. Wow, I can't see it. There we go. One thing I did see in the write-up was that spawn time is really quick. Like 1 to 2 minutes. Once you find the placeholder, you'll be getting spawns real quick. But it didn't mention what the placeholder was, so I'll have to go figure that out. I'm really starting to like that control with the mouse. Just run forward and use the mouse to turn. Never ever did that before. That's just a recent thing that I had to end up doing. I like it. Takes a lot of getting used to, that's for sure. Sure, that's how probably a lot of you played right from the get-go. I mean, I would constantly just do this if I had to run downhill. Like, yep, okay, we'll see when we get there. Or running uphill was even worse. Just doing that. All right, we're gonna post up over here by Gwendolyn and try to figure out exactly what it is we need to do. This is probably a horrible place to go AFK, but we're going to. So we're going to go do a little research. We'll come back and hopefully we'll be able to utilize some of our new knowledge to finish this up, or at least, you know, get it going in the proper direction. Give me a minute. All right, we're back. While I was poking around looking on the interwebs, look who spawned, that Nezukaneza. So I think I don't know, I guess I did it. I killed some stuff, and apparently one was the placeholder. So I guess we're going to go. Okay, let's pick Souxxsie. There we go. That's the problem. I think I'm not picking Souxxsie. I'm picking Gwendolyn, and she's trying to follow herself. I'm not going to try and go crazy Bard speed. So it is ahead to the right. Now it's straight ahead. So it's a named worm. Heading to the left. Okay, to the right, it's moving. Well, let's see what we can do. Still straight ahead. I think we're coming up on that big crater. Don't go into the crater if you don't have to. So heading to the left. Let's go around the crater first. See what it says. There's a... Come on, Gwen. I mean, Susie's not that fast. I don't understand what Gwendolyn's problem is. Is it straight ahead? Straight ahead and above? It's hard left. Whoa, there he is. Oh no, that's a worm. So let's kill the worm. And there he is right there. Are we looking? Oh, looking good. This worm is going down easy. There we go. We'd like to see that. And there he is. Named worm. All right, dude. You're next. There we are. We're at it. Cool. Switch to Gwendolyn. Back her up a little bit. We can get a good view of this. Hey, he's pretty neat looking. Susie's at 99%. She's doing good. Doing her deal. This guy's probably going to take off. Hey, he's a named. He shouldn't run. But I bet he will. And he's probably going to go right into the crater. He is. All right, fantastic. There we go. And apparently this is it's not a common drop. It is just not 100%. So here we go. Let's move this to here. And we have red worm gut. There we go. I did not want to do this one at first. I figured it was going to be kind of a pain, and we just got lucky that it happened to spawn. I slipped and fell. And like it said, I mean, look at this. Basically at the center of the zone here by Frilla or whatever her name was down there. That's where it was supposed to spawn. And it ended up spawning way over here. So let me get a look on this. Where is it? There he is. So he was like, I don't know, he was like right here. /LOC. Yeah, it's nowhere near where everyone said. It's at 1945 by negative 2360. That's nowhere near where anyone said it was supposed to be. So it's all, you know, such a crapshoot. Okay, let's see. That's this portion. So we have 2 down of what would we say, like 11 to do. So we're just gonna pour it out of here. We're gonna send. Let me see. I'm gonna take a look here. Yeah, I think there's a couple more that Susie should be able to do straight up solo. I think. If not, we'll bring Gwendolyn in. Not a problem. And then the rest are gonna really be group stuff. So, all right, we're gonna send. Let's get Gwendolyn out of here first. There we go. All right, we're going to be off to do something else really cool, and we'll see you when we get there. All right, we are in the Wrath Mountains. We are looking for Blackwing. So let's throw up our track and see if Blackwing is up. Let's see, let's zoom into our map here. It's up here past the old hill giant area, and we just have to kill a bunch of flying drakes, and they'll spawn pretty quick. Yeah, I don't see him up. I don't think it took very long the last time I had to do that. We're just going to run through the main, kind of the main drag here of Wrath Mountains. Come up over here. Up in here, Go up in there. There's a big, like, center raised area. That's where the old hill giants used to be. I don't know why they moved them. Normally, if you go to the right here, that's where you can head to Lake Rath here, and then over here, this is kind of like a hidden area. You know, you don't really, you see that Egyptian deal there, and you just kind of look right past it. But we got a bunch of these guys, and kind of up in the corner up there is pretty much where it spawns. So there should be a bunch of drakes up in this area, and we're just going to start killing them. There we go, there's one. Ebon Drake. There's our first one. Get this guy. Now I don't think these lizard guys and the drakes are connected at all. Got an onyx drake and ebon drake, so there's more of them around here somewhere. There's another one. Another one. Yeah, cool. They spawn pretty quick. So we'll just keep at them. It won't take long. I seem to remember, are we going to attack or what? There we go. Like way back, I thought I had read at one point that that Blackwing has an arrow. I tried to get that, but it just never seemed to happen. Man, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Look at these. Alright. It's kind of a neat little area. Razar. Oh, let's kill this guy. He seems to be upset about something. It's not who we want, but whatever. It's like a medium name Drake. For being green and level 55, he is tough to kill. We got all of our songs going to help us out. Give us haste, give us regen, a damage shield. We're just not doing any kind of damage. What weapons do we have? They're elegant. I mean, we should be crushing. Damn, hit for 206? Ow. Let's not fight that guy too many more times. Look at that, that's how you do it right there. One hit, one kick. What are these guys? Level 12. Okay, that's how you do it. I don't think he leaves this area. Never hurts to look again every now and again. No, he's not. So Wonder how are these ogres are. Oh, they're not going to feel too good about this situation. Level 35. That's better than 55. There we go. Sorry, dude. You guys are going to be all bent out of shape with me. We don't need to destroy our faction, so we have to fight them all the time. Just want to kill this stuff. Wow, still 4 drakes up. I figure out where these guys are. There we go. 5 drakes. It's nice. It keeps you busy. You don't have to kill one and wait 10 minutes. Where'd he go? The one that just spawned here. There he is. Or at least there is another one. There we go. This is what we want. Come on, dude, I was helping you. Why are you mad at me? I think we don't have a negative faction. Wow, I didn't think that we would be up this close. I thought I was going the other direction. I'm not paying attention to the map. It's a lot like killing the hill giants. You just run around, just going ham. Killing everything. Oh no, we're gonna kill those guys too. I don't know. We're gonna kill whatever we run across, I suppose. That's probably the best way to do it. Like the more you kill, the more you get. Yeah, Basil, let's go over here. Let's get that. Oh, that Razor Cat's up. So stay away from him if we can. We don't need to kill him, and he's a little bit more difficult, slowing us down. We want more of that. I think that Rezar guy is kind of off in the corner anyway. You know, when you're killing the hill giants, if you clear out the basilisk and the lizard men, they are all placeholders for hill giants. And when you're lower level, if you're not careful, you'll have a whole mountain full of hill giants, which is always good, you know, because that's what you're there for. But sometimes it gets overwhelming. And they really do like the social aggro. So if you're just able to kill them, you know, you're probably going to be in a lot of trouble. Not really being too efficient with how I'm running around. Just kind of running around. If I see one, I go for it. This basilisk keeps getting me every time I see the bee. I'm like, oh, Blackwing. No. Ah, dude. I like doing this kind of stuff with a ranger. You just shoot your bow from halfway across the zone. And that razor guy, he is on the move. I am definitely going to have to fight him again. Yep, here he is. Hello. Well, just slowly get him down. We are looking for an onyx drake gut. It's crazy that of all of the drakes we've already killed, none of them are upset aside from this guy. And we're not even getting negative drake faction. I think he's just got a bad attitude. Jeez, need some help. I'm really surprised that she's having this much trouble taking down a level 55. we go. Got our Drake achievement. Now one step closer to Megadeth, which is 3, 7, and 10% extra DPS. That always helps. Get ours back. There he is. Go away, dude. Wish he would just stay over there. Couple more up here, as you see. Wow, getting crazy spawns here. Might as well kill this guy guarding this obelisk. There he is, Blackwing. Fantastic. Alright, let's just use our track and go find him. He is to the left. Head to the right. Big. But he's still gray. Level 35. All right. That was great. Onyx Drake Gut. Let's loot those and take a look. There we are. Onyx Drake Gut. Very cool. Alright, let's get out of here. We have 2 minutes left on our Stein. And, alright, whatever. Let's do this. We have not done this yet. Here we go. Let's use our Brick of Knowledge. We'll head back to POK, and we can move on to our next super fun adventure. Alright, there we are in our spot. And with that, we're going to call this episode an episode. And we're going to just run off over and get set up for our next episode. We are going to be heading to the Ocean of Tears, So we're going to do some butcher block running, and we use the translocator to get us out into the Ocean of Tears because I believe the boats don't work. Can't remember. I think one of them doesn't work and one of them does. I think the one going to Freeport may work. So we want to look for the Caladim, which this is not it. This one over here. Caladim. There we are. Hey, there's an Easter egg. Alright, with that, we are going to call this episode an episode, and we'll see you on our next adventure. Have a good one.